Hey guys, sorry about that. That wasn't an appointment. But yeah, while the divine feminine occupies her time here, or even if she's here and she's reminiscing, either way, this is the divine. Like again, the divine feminine can be in three different stages of her life. Okay, this is a general reading. So if you're here and you're occupying yourself, this is how the divine masculine is occupying himself. If you're reminiscing or time traveling or something like that, using your subconscious mind, divine feminine, to understand where the divine masculine is, if you're checking up on him, you the cups are spilt here because this guy's he decided to kind of time travel back to another time and just kind of like not worry about any of his options and things like that. Okay, so that would be the remaining two cups is like, oh fuck, like we're still not ready, we're still not here, we're still not in tune. So because the divine masculine chose to be a knucklehead. So then we have next for him is the Nine of Wands. Okay, and the Nine of Wands, feeling defeated. Why do I want to say defeation? Feeling defeated by himself. He sees himself. He knows the choice he made. He knows what he asked for. You know what I mean? It's like he's like if you were given a wish, you decided to go back to the playground for. It's like like this procrastination, really at its finest. And so this is how he's feeling. He can see himself. He knows, but it's better to be there than to see himself because it's like even when he's looking at himself be a knucklehead, he's in a presence. He's in a being of this man. Does that make sense? He's like still like defeated here. He'd rather be on top this kind of way than to be right here feeling like he can't get to where he needs to go. This was his last reading we talked about where he feels like whatever he's trying to get, the divine feminine, it was specifically about the divine feminine, etc. You should go look at the other readings because it all tells a story here. That he's defeated, not even just by his attitude, but more so by what he needed to go back here and procrastinate in the first place. He's feeling very defeated, but this is not someone who's going to give up. Okay, this is not giving up. This is taking a step back. So now we have the Nine of Swords, which is right directly under the High Priestess. And right under the High Priestess. And so he's crying about that because he knows that if anything, you're waiting, divine feminine, you're waiting for him. And you still have your things to do as well, but you know looking at the divine masculine, it's like, damn, what the hell is going, like, you just got to breathe. You got to feel bad. This is what it's like being in a relationship with a man anyway. So, I mean, hey, at least we know it's pretty normal. But, he's crying about you. He's crying so hard. I mean, it's like, this is what the anxiety, this is why this card talks about anxiety and miscarriages and paranoia, not being able to sleep at night, even given all the things you have in your home and how hard you work for the pretty things. It's like, imagine having the High Priestess daunting on your mind. So that's how heavy it is for him at nights crying here. Okay, because he just knows that. I feel like he's also defeated by the perfection. He's defeated by like feeling like he's not going to live up to his expectations. Okay, I feel like he's able to to get these 5 wands. Look how strong he is. He's got one to help him go get them. He's got four. He's suited up. He's here. He's just, I believe he's like procrastinating because I don't feel like he believes he can live up to your expectations, divine feminine. Okay? And then we have for him the Queen of Pentacles. This could be mommy issues. This could be him, having mommy issues. You could remind him of his mom and the love that lacked there, or some type of trauma that happened with the mother that he doesn't want to relive. I mean, we all have our reasons as to why we push away from things, some subconsciously knowing and stuff like that, all right, or not. But we understand where our trauma comes from. And I think, obviously with the twin flame journey, you remind him of some sort of trauma, but it could be the mommy issues, or this could be that he still settles with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, he could sit in this Queen of Pentacles energy. That's where he feels like he's going to settle right now. And so sometimes some of the divine feminines feel like they're going to settle in that energy because that's where you'll be able to meet him halfway. That's a karmic relationship. That's karmic relationship. Okay, divine feminines and divine masculines could easily be karmic partners to each other. Just because they are the divine partners doesn't mean that they can't be karmic to each other. Understand that, as we're all human. Okay, but you know, I want to clarify this Queen of Pentacles for him, for the divine masculine. The Knight of Cups. What else about the Queen of Pentacles? And the Nine of Cups. So it's a battle between the two. The Judgment card is here. And the King of Pentacles wanted to come out with the Ten of Pentacles. I see why some of the divine feminines are like, oh, I'm just going to settle here. I'm just going to settle here because this is where I see victory with him. Good luck, because that's a karmic situation. And here we go again with the Five of Wands. Oh, and the Death card is right behind it with the Ten of Swords. Does that look familiar, divine feminine, for the reading we just did prior to this one? Okay. So, yeah, it looks like right now, let's just say that this is the karmic partner, because I really would hate for that to be the divine feminine, especially if you haven't even seen him right now or talked to him. It's probably not the best way to go. You would just look like you're stepping into a karmic partner's shoes. But it looks like right now he's going to be having some sort of portal open for love for this woman and whoever wants to sit like this woman. We saw the King of Pentacles because he's willing to just sit there, settle there, and feel, you know, be content there. So he's going to offer that next cup here, but that leads to the Ten of Cups. Do you understand? So don't fall into that trap. Don't fall into that loophole. People love to take the easy way out. Look, I opened up again to the King of Pentacles. Let's not do it. Okay. He's right now. Yeah. Good. The divine masculine is looking at being in that area for quite a moment. All right. Just with the Queen of Pentacles and being a King of Pentacles, so that he doesn't have to. Look, you know, who's right under it is a Six of Cups. This, it brings too much trauma to him, and you didn't even do anything. You know, I don't believe a lot of us divine feminines got the time or the effort. You know, I don't believe any divine feminines had that much history with the divine masculine to create such trauma physically in your relationship. So I don't believe that's, you know, that's a thing. It could definitely be. It depends on your mouth, like your tongue game, like, you know, like your filter, I guess, like how much you let someone know, but you know, how much you communicate, basically. I guess it depends on how much you communicate with that person, how much you communicate, period, to the love that's given or what have you. But I feel like this is temporary. So if you put yourself in this aspect, be willing for a tower moment, be willing for that, you know, I see a wish fulfillment here with the Ten of Cups. Perfect. So like I said, don't be anything in that. Just take that L. And, you know, the Five of Cups is directly over that Queen of Pentacles right now. If he's bluffing that he's going to give some sort of love here, you know, first of all, with the Knight of Cups to this Queen of Pentacles, that's already happening. Let that be the karmic partner. Do not step into those shoes. Do you understand? Then he's going to come out to feel in some sort of way. Okay, I feel like really, as fate moves you along, as the divine brings you along, if you took some sort of opportunity to love someone, you know that you just developed another asset. That's how I'm going to see it in spirituality. So when you give one to the 9 and you get the 10, a wish fulfillment came out first and then the 10 of Cups. So lots of wishes, lots of wish fulfillments, and it looks all divinely guided. That's what I'm saying. So even if you are the Queen of Pentacles right now, or you became the Queen of Pentacles, you're going to level up, and so is he. Do you understand? And it's going to level. It's going to always balance out. So the fact that you never believe that you guys are here is because you guys miss something, or you don't go for something, or you're not aware of, you know, something is always lacking. Look, I keep coming out with the King of Pentacles, and the Devil comes out with it. So it's like, just don't fall into that aspect. If you watch my reading previous to this one about the Divine Feminine, there's 3 parts. You should really watch it as to why this is not somebody that you should be. The 10 of Swords came out there with this. So if you watched it, you would know exactly why this should not be you. If he's giving an option out for that, and it looks like it's an open option, and especially, you know, he's in a relationship, don't fall for it. Keep it moving. Take that L. travel in time, telepathically communicate, and know that it's not your time to jump in, okay? Because that's not going to happen, and that's going to fall through. You don't want to involve yourself in karma, in karmic situations with your divine masculine. It's going to take way too long to hash out, especially if you're not in communication like that, like you want to be. Do you understand? So just take that L. Don't do it. Again, the 9 of Cups, just don't do it. Keep going about yourself. Take that L is what I want to say, Divine Feminine, because that's not going to last long. And he's going to be the one incorporating into that, feeding into that, and getting out of that anyway on his own. That's just a lesson that he has to learn on his own. Okay? So I hope that made sense for you. So right now, this is what's going on. Can I get an advice card for the both of them? For the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine? Can we get an advice card? Okay, because the Divine Feminine, since the High Priestess is here, she's not going to step below the belt. We don't see the Hierophant here for him. So he's still going through withdrawals. We remember how he started off. You don't need to be taking any offers from him and how to be and who to be right now. He shouldn't even be presenting any offers to you. He might in a slick way if you're in communication with him without saying it. Don't fall into anything. Be the High Priestess and rule the subconscious mind. Understand where he's coming from and just stay in your place, Divine Feminine. Stay in your zone. Stay where you are. He's going to come right out of that real quick. We saw all those cards that came out for the Queen of Pentacles. Can we get an advice card for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine, please? Can we get an advice card for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine, please? The 10 of Cups. Okay. So again, Divine Feminine, stay in your lane. And you'll understand this more if you watch my 3 parts, the sequel right before this one about the Divine Feminine must watch. 3 parts. And this is, okay, so that's your advice. So don't fall for that. He's going to come right out of that. I know you saw how he's going to come right out of that, right? Come right out of this, because this is like his settling bargain, okay? No. If anything, he's already got this, or he's already had this with a karmic partner. He's already got his mommy issues, whatever. Don't do it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.